Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back, my friends, to the channel. I've come up to Wyoming down in Oak Park today. I just caught a CSX train, but first I started the day over in Laughlin where I caught a BNSF Warbonnet or a fake bonnet, whatever you guys want to call it, doesn't matter to me. What I'm currently doing is waiting on Amtrak. It had some mechanical issues down in Maysville that stopped the train. And it took a while to leave Maysville, so it is on its way to Cincinnati, over 10 hours behind schedule. I think it was like 11 hours behind schedule. Usually it's way out of here by then, but not today. So that's what I'm currently doing. I hope everybody's enjoying the Ironton video. I really did have a good time down there in Ironton. I really did. I want to go back down there at some point. Hopefully get a little bit more daylight. Cool thing is about February, we get 60 plus minutes of daylight back. So the days are getting longer, and eventually they're going to start getting warmer. But it's still winter here in Southwest Ohio, as many other places as well. But hey, we got another train coming, and we got another train coming right now, and once it gets here, I will get the video rolling. All right, everybody, stay tuned. All right, everybody, good morning from beautiful, beautiful Laughlin. Guess what? Look at that. Boom. Gates going down here at East Wyoming Avenue. Why? We got a train coming. He just called out Divergent Bond like, I don't know, almost 10 minutes ago. It's going to be one of the highlights of the morning, and Amtrak is running almost 10 hours behind. I'm going to check after this train passes if it's departed Maysville yet. Subject to hit Cincinnati Union Terminal around 11:30. Alrighty-o, folks. This is Norfolk Southern train 263. Like I said, Amtrak Cardinal 51 headed towards Chicago is running almost 10 hours behind. It got stuck in Maysville this morning due to a mechanical issue, something about the brakes, I don't know. There was a CSX locomotive heading to Maysville to pick it up, which it should be there by now, and it was scheduled to depart Maysville Station around 10 a.m. and be the Cincinnati Union Terminal just before 11:30. So I wanted to come down here and catch that Warbonnet, find out what's shaking in other places, maybe go there. Might make my way down to Elmwood Place. It is a good day to go film. Now, we had some rain overnight. It was freezing for a while and it knocked out power in some locations nearby. Not in my neighborhood, we had power. It was heavy rain that was freezing on contact of surfaces like trees and other things, but it wasn't freezing on the roadway. And at some point I was falling asleep last night and it was thunderstorming, so I missed that. Apparently down in central Kentucky they had a tornado, or at least a tornado warned storm. Haven't heard much out of that. It is still February. It's not springtime, it is winter time. We are in the midst of cold air and warm air kind of battling with each other. It's supposed to be 50 degrees today. I don't know if the sun's going to come out or if it's going to stay cloudy and cool. Where I would say low to mid 40s, so like 43, 44 degrees right now. most of the snow and the ice is melted. The only thing that's left is the real gigantic piles, and this, because of the rain, are going to be less. So I'm going to drive around town, I guess, see if there's any left. Here come the auto racks. The auto rack portion of this train. 263 always comes back with auto racks. 263 is the train that we caught that past Sunday in Camden. It is a daily train from Chicago to Cincinnati. And 262, its counterpart, goes from Cincinnati to Chicago. Well, I hope everybody's enjoying the Ironton video. I had a great time down there. I'll get back down there. Maybe, hopefully, when it gets warmer and we get more daylight, I'll go back down there. We gained 60 minutes of daylight this month, 60 minute plus. Anyways, there goes 263. I'm going to get that Warbonnet reported. There they go, folks. It's the first train of the day. See what else we get. Stand by. Don't click away. Got much more going on in today's adventure. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Alright, everybody, I was just checking the signals in Wyoming. I decided to come back here. Heard a lot of movement. Just got here. One of the transfers, I think it's T98 or T96. I got a red over red on 2 for another westbound train. Trying to stay up to date on what's going on with Amtrak. They're gonna give the people, or the passengers, the option to bus the rest of the way to Chicago from Cincinnati. Well, you don't ride Amtrak for the convenience, I'll tell you that. You ride Amtrak for the trip. Folks, I'm going to readjust here. I just kind of hurried up and parked because I saw this guy coming down the line. So I'm going to go ahead and readjust. God. I got a red over red signal for another westbound train on track 2. I want to stand by for that. All right, everybody, stay tuned. Well, I'm glad I waited because got the steel coil train head down, and it's rather small today, but don't matter. Excuse me. Short and sweet, to the point. That's it. Now I gotta stand by to see what happens. If not, we'll move around. Stay tuned. Alrighty, folks, I've moved up to Oak Park in Wyoming. I hit a green on CSX for a northbound, and I'm just gonna hang out here for a little bit. Dude, get out of my shot. God, that. Like I said, I'm going to hang out here for a little bit. Amtrak is running real late. They updated the time at 12:30. I haven't checked it in a minute. I'm going to check it here again. Right now, we got a train coming. It looks like a CSX mixed manifest. I'm not sure what it is, but we're going to find out. bad day out right now. It's warming up out here. Got some sun trying to peek through the clouds. This guy's loud, by the way. He's hitting that fresh weld, or well, grind. So like I said, Amtrak's running late, real late. They had a mechanical failure and stopped them in Maysville. They're on their way to Cincinnati right now. They offered passengers a chance to get bused to Chicago. He passes, I'll be able to go listen to the defect check. Because I'm not sure what we got here. Didn't hear him really call out Wyoming. It was all garbled anyways. And that thing's seen better days. So loaded racks. Well, that one's empty. That's loaded. Loaded, loaded. Oh, that. On that. What does that say? Some good artwork. It's just stuff that makes no sense. Grainer. Here comes the end. Got a bunch of old railroad ties, it looks like. These gondolas. They look real old. Alrighty folks, there they go. That was a pretty good train right there. I'd like to see what it is here in a moment. Alrighty. That big pile of mulch is back. Every year they get a big old pile of mulch. This time they dumped it a lot closer than they usually do, but left more room on that side. So if you want to walk over there, film, you can. All right, folks. Turned out to be a nice day, or at least it's trying. Stay tuned, folks. All right, everybody, got another train headed up the line. Sorry, I'm trying not to film into the sun here, but it's just that time of day. So, hey, whatever though. We got another train coming. It's a Norfolk Southern train this time. Still waiting on Amtrak. Keep checking on it. It's probably going to be here around shortly after 12:30. So we'll keep an eye on things. Anyways, here we go. newer flat car there. New potash cars, potash cars, potash. Man, this is a big train, folks. Another monster right here. Double DPU coming through. Oh. Loaded rats. SUVs on them. Man, this thing is a monster. Wow, that was crazy big. I'd like to see how many axles on that guy. I'm gonna run back to my rig and find out. All right, folks, there they go. Stay tuned, we'll keep waiting on Amtrak. All right, everybody, sitting in the rig, I got a southbound coming. Amtrak's down at Union Terminal. It hasn't left yet, but I keep waiting and standing by. That's the last train I'm gonna get today. Mr. Boats is leaving for the weekend, so it's just me and my pups, just gonna be hanging out all weekend, getting some trains. So yeah, man, this guy's on 2, so try to get over there, see if we can get him coming around the bend. Look at that. Y127. Well, you gotta watch your friggin' footing around here. That's it, that's the length of them. Bunch of empty cars. Finishing his day kind of early, actually. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, that's 127. Keep waiting on Amtrak. We're gonna check that again. Haven't seen it ever run this late, but when you got engine failure or brake failure or whatever, you got to do what you got to do. Now they're going slow. They're going to stop right up there in Wyoming before they get a signal, and they might let them creep on through. Stay tuned, folks. Alrighty, folks, got another train coming up the line. I don't know if this is Amtrak or not. I don't know. I have a sneaking suspicion it is, but the app didn't say. Yep, it is. What time it departed Union Terminal, but here we go. It's got a CSX power in front and it's headed to Avon. If there's any passengers on it or not, I don't know. There's still some passengers left on it. All right, folks. That's gonna do it for me today. I want to thank you for joining me. Thanks for hanging out with me, my friends. I really do appreciate it. But I'm gonna head home, spend some last few hours with Mrs. Boats before she leaves for the weekend. She's going down to her parents' cabin to help her dad out. So I'm staying home with the dogs. So. All right, folks, thanks for joining me. We'll go ahead and close this one out. I appreciate it. We'll see you later. Hey, folks, I want to thank you for joining me today, but that is it for me. I want to head home and spend the last few hours with Mrs. Boats before she heads out of town for the weekend to help her parents down at the cabin in Eastern Kentucky. I'm not going because I'm going to stay home with the dogs because it's just be easier instead of finding somebody to watch, or to watch them, you know. But hey, if anybody local to me that's trustworthy that wants to watch the dogs from time to time, give me a shout out. I'd love to entertain your ideas here. But anyways, M506 is coming up the line, and you know what? I don't really want to catch M506 because they're always crawling because they always have one locomotive, and I want to end it right there on Amtrak. Getting led by that SD70, that was really cool. So, hey, weather's turned out to be really nice, but like I said, I want to go home and spend some hours with Miss Boats, maybe get some lunch too because I'm a little hungry. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, share if you haven't done so already. Hit that little alert button. You'll get the notifications for when I post. And if you have more time, please watch another video. Every video you watch really helps my channel. Check out some of those new playlists that I have, the heritage units, the trains for 2025. I have a foreign power one. That one's not too big. Trains in the snow. I really was able to add to that one in December. So check that out for me, folks. It's really, really cool. And hey, with that, until we meet again out there on them rails, have a good day, my friends.